Tennis is a fun and exciting game. And if you play men's doubles, women's doubles, you may not know exactly how to play mixed doubles. You may get on the court and go, what's happening here? This is very different from playing the same sex on the court. So what I feel, I don't know about you, but what I feel when I get on the court is I feel outmatched, unsure of my role on the court, and I have a deep dive in confidence. So to master these issues, I have come up with some winning strategies that you might use yourself, that I'm definitely going to give a try, to master the art of mixed doubles. So let me give you a background. The USTA, it's the United States Tennis Association, has leagues all over the country. There's a ton of them here in California. And they have a rating system. And it's a range between 2.0, which would be the beginner level, up to 6.0, which is almost professional. So somewhere in there, you're going to be rated. And this is based on your performance and your ability. And all of your matches are recorded online. So by the end of the year, you have your final rating. So the advantage of this is that when you're in your league, you're playing people of comparable ability. You get on the court, there's no surprises. Everybody's relatively the same level. So what happens when you play mixed? Well, here's the issue, and it's sad but true, I'll admit it, that let's say you're a 4-0. A 4-0 male and a 4-0 female, there's a difference. They're similarly rated, however the male tends to be stronger than the female. So what happens when you get on the court is that you're going to have that feeling of being outmatched. I'm a 4-5, guy gets on the court, he's a 4-5, it's a little scary. And let me tell you why. The pace of the ball now is going to be so much greater than you're accustomed to. That ball is going to get there sooner than you anticipated. Also, men tend to generate more spin because of the power that they have. I don't know if you know Rafa Nadal, but he's been known to generate the most rotations on the ball of anyone in history, tennis history. So what happens when that ball comes over the net, not only is it spinning towards you, but when it lands, it kicks up very high. So for instance, if you're receiving a serve, that ball is going to hit and it's going to kick up. Strike zone's here, the ball's up here. It's very difficult. Also, if you're standing at the net, they can hit a ball with a lot of spin that's going to clear the net and drop down at your feet. So in order to arm yourself to be able to handle that situation, you're going to need to do clinics, you're going to need to do practicing against stronger players, and you're going to need to get some lessons so you can improve your timing and your footwork. Number 2, consider the partnership. The partnership on the court is a yin and yang. The best partnership, you have two opposites playing together. You have, for instance, in women's doubles, you have the partner who is the backboard. She sets up her partner. She plays high percentage tennis, she gets the ball in play, and she keeps it in play. Her partner is the aggressive player. She's the higher risk player who's going to take chances, but she's always going to put that ball away. So they're perfect. They work together. So now what happens when you play mixed doubles? Well, it's great for the gal who's the backboard. Her role doesn't change. But how about the gal who's the put-away gal, who's aggressive? Suddenly, she's on the court, and the role has changed because her partner, the guy, is the put-away guy. Ideally. He's got the power. He's got the speed. He's going to put the ball away. So he needs a partner, steady. So what happens now? This player has got to reframe her game. She's got to change her attitude. No more high risk. It's vanilla. Cross court. And that's what I always say, remind myself, vanilla. I'm going to play vanilla right now. So anyway, so that is an adjustment you need to make. You got to dig deep. You got to reflect. What is my role here on the court? And how can I help my partner succeed? Thirdly, the psychological aspect. This is the most important part in any sport. But in tennis, you walk out on the court, and you've got this 4-5 guy on the other side who outmatches you. It's just the truth. He's going to out-hit you. And so you can't out-hit him. You can't hit through him. So what you do is you leave your ego on the side. You gotta let it go. You're not gonna match up to them. You're not gonna beat them with force or power or strength. You're gonna beat them with accepting where you're at, accepting where your game's at, playing within yourself, and letting go of your ego. And approach it from a clinical standpoint, not an emotional one. So in conclusion, if you would like to master the game of mixed doubles, practice against stronger players, understand your role, and let go of your ego.